A recent case regarding a local schoolgirl being suspended for protesting against poor school lunches goes completely wrong. We have Luke on a site with more information.
Thank you, Carson. Right here at this scene, a junior named Mary at Papillion La Vista High School put up a sign saying boycott our bad school lunch, causing other students to protest against the poor lunch choices, causing a ruckus around the school. An anonymous source has sent in a video of the actual protest. Better lunch! Better lunch! Better lunch! Better... Now, passing it off to Keegan, who has an interview with the defendant, Mary.
So, this is Mary. How are you doing today, Mary?
You know what? I'm very disgruntled at this whole situation. This is unacceptable. I mean, before school lunches, they were barely tolerable, but now the price has gone up, the quality has gone down, and for me, living with a single mom, I'm starting to not be able to afford this. This is unacceptable.
Now, here is the witness to the scene of the crime. How do you feel about this happening?
Yeah, so I would like to remain anonymous, but I was a part of it. I think the school lunches are outrageous. The lunch ladies, they hit me during a protest. It was totally unacceptable.
Now, let's see what other teachers had to say about this protest.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are here with Mr. Bojangles, a teacher at the school, Papillion La Vista High School. How did you feel about the disruption caused by the lunchroom chaos?
Absolutely ridiculous. My kids are given a CSA in here. They can't even finish because Mary's going on about potatoes and meat, and I don't know what's going on. She's saying school lunch prices are rising. I don't give a crap because I get free lunch, by the way, just saying. But it made me angry. I'm not happy about it.
Now, an interview from each side. We have the defendant from the Papillion La Vista Community Schools.
It is our belief that Mary was creating a disruption regarding the classroom. Her speech, however well-intentioned, created a hostile environment for learning for students, and we believe that it was the school's right to suspend her for that.
Now, we have one of the prosecutors here to share his side.
I feel like my client has been wrongfully accused and has lost her freedom of speech rights from the First Amendment guarantee. And we are working to fix this case right now. And that is all I'm going to say.
Now that we've heard first-hand accounts from both sides, we have Luke at the scene of the case.
Once again, we are here live at the court case. Mary versus school. Who is going to win?
Guys,
We are here live. We are rising right now.
the Honorable Justices of the Supreme Court of the United States are now in session. Oyez, oyez, oyez. All persons having business before the Honorable, the Supreme Court of the United States are admonished to draw near and give their attention. The court is now sitting. God save the United States and this honorable court.
As long, but in terms they shouldn't have suspended her at all. Maybe talked to her, maybe how they could have fixed this problem in the first place rather than just saying, hey, you're suspended for wanting something to change.
I see Mary in the crowd. Let's see what she thinks about this.
Am I needed for anything?
How do you feel about the lawyers? I see you got a haircut. It's pretty nice.
You know, I've been really proud of my lawyers, and I'm really happy with what they're doing. They're fighting for a good cause, and this should turn out really well.
Thank you.
Objection. That is an objection. That is clearly attacking us.
The field disregard that.
Lots of stuff's happening. Solid points by Mary. The school disagrees.
With Mary's sign calling to boycott our bad school lunch. The term boycott implies that Mary wanted other students to take action. Boycott served to disrupt that. We believe that this boycott is used in the same way in Mary's case.
I threw some great points by the school. Mary has a chance to rebuttal. Let's see what they have to say.
Boycott. Every student that day who didn't eat or went home hungry, they chose by their own definition. And also, are you saying that those buses shouldn't have been boycotted? Because from hearing that, you just completely were
Tension is stirring throughout the courtroom. I don't even know what's going on.
If you decide with us, there will be a new precedent that will be set for school speech. And with that, we will have a better change in school. Thank you.
my opponents over here. I've talked about how their father is dead and how that is one of the. You think that's funny?
They do not think that is funny.
Even though these students made their own free choices, they were prompted and incited by Mary. So we believe
Leave it at that. Thank you.
After both closing remarks by the school and Mary's lawyers, the justices will now make a decision.
Any words?
Get video. Can you read lips? Can you read lips? I can't tell what you're saying. Huddle up, Billy.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are here with the school lawyers. How do you guys feel about those remarks that you guys made and they made?
I'll start. I feel great. We did just a great job in this case, which is very wonderful. I thought we easily won, I'm pretty sure.
Everything went well and according to plan. I'd say that, you know, after today, I think a new precedent will be set, and I'm very excited to see the outcome of this case. Oh, you, Mr. Clay, I loved your remarks about the boycotts, and I love the denominators of that, circumstantial decisions.
Speaking on what Noah talked about, we are very excited to have a topical issue finally be decided by the Supreme Court, to finally have a precedent that will state what students can and cannot say in schools. And we are hopeful that the justice system will act accordingly, and we believe that we have advocated for the school, and we're excited to see what happens.
Let's see what Mary's lawyers think. Here we have Mary's lawyers. How do you guys feel after this? What decision do you think will happen?
I hope that the judges and the Supreme Court will choose to vote in favor of us, but if not, we will accept it with grace, even though we think it will be unjustified.
Any other?
I think it could go both. I think it could go both ways, and I just hope it sides with us.
Is that it? We'll see what the decision is.
Supreme Court are now back in session for our decision.
Hey, what's the decision, huh?
Is 7-2 for the school.
How do you guys feel? Obviously an emotional night. How do you feel after a victory tonight?
We winning, bro. We winning! Yeah!
I'm here with Mary after a very emotional court case. How do you feel about the decision?
You know,
Is it okay if I touch you here?
I do not consent. You know, it's just a real shame that this is what it's come to in today's world. That we need to have justice, and I will not stop fighting until we have justice. What they decided on, I do not agree with, and I will keep fighting for my right to have clear political speech in my school.
Back to you, Coach.
Wow, to say the least. After all this information was heard, the school won the case. Mary was completely wrong in her situation. I don't know how the public agrees with this, but I agree with the school. Thank you for listening. Till next time on our news source. Bye.